Happy Friday to you. This is David Richard. I'm on Balancing the Triad, Body, Mind, and Spirit. And yes, I am running late today. Was doing some work on the computer, a few other things, and suddenly I looked at the time going, oh, I'm late compared to when I normally do the video, so that's why I'm on here late. So Balancing the Triad, we're dealing with your health and wellness, but kind of going deeper and making your life overall better so you can handle things, the challenges life throws at you, a little easier, and get healthier along the way. So today's topic a little bit, I'm sure you've probably heard the phrase, everything in moderation. And I used to kind of go along with that until I was given a different perspective, and I like the different perspective and it makes more sense to me better, so I disagree with everything in moderation. So hear me out and then you can make your own decision from it. If you do everything in moderation, so you take your health in moderation, so we're going to literally go down the list here. You do everything in moderation, which means your health, and then from there, break it down there, we mean your fitness, your nutrition, your sleep, your mental fitness, or your mental health, which means you learn things moderately, which also means you have moderate relationships, you have moderate happiness, you go through and work on your spirituality, you got moderate spirituality, so you got a moderate connection with yourself, a moderate connection with others, moderate connection with the environment and spirit. So everything in your life is basically mediocre, and that literally means if you do everything in moderation. So that's when I get that perspective, people go, oh, okay, is that taken to a little extreme? I said, for me, I don't think so. Actually, if you take some time to consider that, if you do everything in moderation, so you exercise a little bit, then you kind of rest a little bit over here, you're going to find a medium there, which means you're not going to be doing much. You eat some healthy foods, but you eat not healthy foods, you're going to come better, so everything's going to be kind of mediocre. How about do everything with your best of your ability? And which means it's more so of a mental game. Same thing with moderation. If you choose to, it's a mental game. You do something moderate instead of putting in the effort to put a little more into it. And I am fully guilty of that. I know some work in this past week, it's like, yeah, I did things probably even below moderately. But the easy part for me is my training. My physical training, I normally can push that pretty good. Sometimes the other aspects, that can be a little more challenging for me. But just consider that again. Everything in moderation. Again, we've heard it plenty of times, but realize it might not be very good. Put a little more effort into it than that. And many times, even with Balancing the Triad, the effort you put into it is what you're going to get back to you, probably multiple fold. But if you only put moderate effort into it, you're going to get moderate return. That's what kind of works with many things in life, but sometimes it doesn't always work that way. But in this case, it does. If you want to have good health, you want to have a strong support system, you want to have a strong immune system, you want to be able to sleep well, you want to be physically strong, you want to be mentally strong, you want to be spiritually strong, you're going to have to put the time and effort into it. Now, part of that, though, is if you find out what are the things you enjoy, you have fun doing, that you can put the effort into it, and then it's not going to seem like much effort. You're going to have fun doing it, you're going to have blast doing it, you're going to get a lot of benefit out of it. Will some of the stuff be challenging you might not like very much? Oh, absolutely. But yet you enjoy most of it and you're looking for it. And one of the biggest things is we're always looking for that end target. That's where we come up with long-term goals. You want to find out what's that main focus you're going to. You say your North Star. What's driving you to do what you're going to do. And that's where you get to do things more than just a moderate effort. You get to put in a lot more than that and have fun while you're doing it. So hopefully that kind of made sense here as a way I kind of, what I had in my mind to say sounded a lot better than what it actually came out here. But either way, I hope that gave some benefit to you and you got some ideas for it. So let me know your thoughts on everything in moderation. Again, I used to think about that. I was getting a perspective going, oh, if you do that, which means you got everything else in your life is moderate, you got a mediocre life. I'd rather have a better life than that, so which is why I choose to do what I do. So let me know your thoughts on that. Take care and have a good start to your weekend, and we'll catch you next time. Take care and balance it to you. Bye-bye.